Hi, my name's Sam Passmore. I'm the Head of Creative at the Infinite Creative Centre. I'm here to show you behind the scenes of our virtual production shoot for the Into the Infinite Showcase. The Into the Infinite Showcase is our chance to show off our games in a really immersive way. Virtual production allows us to use an absolutely ginormous screen to really immerse and envelop the actors and the viewers at home into the games that we're showing off. This one's over 30 metres wide and has over 800 different panels to make up this massive screen. The focus this year is all about immersion. So video games do immersion really well, and we want to bring that into real life. Having the real sets, real practical props and sets, then merge them together is what it's all about. The size of this space really allows our hosts and the devs to walk through the space as if they're really there, and it makes it immersive for the viewers watching it. Pre-production for this is really important, and it takes dozens and dozens of people building the Unreal scenes, people building the actual physical sets and props. Unreal Engine is used in virtual production because it's a super flexible tool, and it also offers a great amount of fidelity. Using virtual production and Unreal Engine make changes on the fly. So if, for example, the weather's not quite right, or the sun's in the wrong place, or that rock isn't quite where we want it to be, we can move that stuff around in real time. It takes a lot of computing power to make this happen, and all these people coming together and with their technical expertise to make Unreal look this good on a screen this good is really impressive.
My name is Anthony Krauts. I'm the head of marketing for the Level Infinite brand. This year's showcase is really special to us. We're entering our third year, and every year we're being able to expand what we're delivering to our gamers and our audience. You know, we have some very great studios, and they've been working really hard and delivering the all-encompassing experiences that the Level Infinite brand always promises. You know, this year's showcase, getting the behind the scenes, more in-depth insights about what's coming up, why it's special, hearing directly from our game developers themselves, and hearing their vision and getting a better understanding of what the game is going to deliver.
Okay, we're going to go for one. 3, 2, 1, and action.
We've been busy updating the game weekly, sometimes daily, since launch.
Hi, my name is Joel Bylos, and I'm the Chief Creative Officer at Funcom and the Creative Director of Dune Awakening. The Level Infinite showcase from last year for Dune Awakening was brilliant. We really enjoyed it. We enjoyed being a part of it. I think visually the set captures almost everything that should be there for an Arrakis set. Of course, it's probably not quite as hot, and certainly I won't get eaten by a sandworm while on set. We knew that it needed to feel oppressive to players through the systems design. The way that you have to stick to the shadows and avoid the heat of the sun. The way that you hear the sandworm rumbling through the sand in the distance, the way that you feel this tension as you play. And I think that that tension actually allows people to feel immersed in the world, that they are a part of the world, and that the world feels like it lives even when they're not around. For a game like Dune Awakening, immersion is very important. I think that the showcase, with its dramatic, dynamic sets, is a really good way to give players a taste of how they're going to feel when they play the game. I think people who are playing the game now and then seeing the sets will begin to understand just how true to the game they are and how much it feels like the Arrakis that they're experiencing in the game. Yeah, it felt like I was sort of walking around on Arrakis.
We can't wait to show all the plans we've got in store.
Generally, our design rule at Funcom for the game is make your designs fit Dune, do not make Dune fit your designs. So generally, we start from finding the phrases in the book about the system or feature that we're going to work on, and then we try to find a way to be as true to that as possible while maintaining fun, which tends to be quite a difficult challenge, so we have to iterate on the features until we get them right. Building the world of Arrakis is also about appealing to people on an emotional level. So not everybody has spent time in the desert, but people have been hot, and they understand how it feels to be in a bright sun. So a lot of our translation of immersion and features into the world is about making people feel things that they can feel in the real world in the game. And you can get that from the visuals and the way that the sky is lit. You can also get it from the way things sound in the game. You really get this sort of very visceral reaction to the visuals and sounds in the game.
We invited you to Arrakis with the release of Dune Awakening.
So during the next year, we're going to be releasing a lot of updates for Dune Awakening. And we've put out a schedule of DLC that you can see on our Season Pass page. The first one coming up is Chapter 2, and that contains both free and paid content for the game. And we're going to talk a lot about that in the coming weeks. If you're looking for a world that can immerse you, if you're looking for a story to experience, if you're looking for a challenge, if you're just looking to be a creative person who builds cool buildings, cool vehicles, or just goes out and explores the world, I think Dune Awakening has something for you. So if you're on the fence, thinking about buying, now's the time. Jump in. There's a world to explore.
Hello everyone, my name is Timon Smektała and I'm franchise director for Dying Light. So when I was coming here to the studio, I basically wasn't sure what to expect. I saw some prototypes, I saw some screenshots, but what I have found here really blew my mind. It's an amazing stage. I think it really gives honor to how beautiful and immersive our game is. What I really like about the set is that there are some things that are physical and some things that are virtual, but all of them bring the world of Dying Light, the beast, to life. You can see details basically taken from the game, both like objects, not moving objects, but also our enemies, zombies, and it really creates a very immersive experience. Basically, you feel like you are inside a video game, and this is something really amazing. You basically stand on the stage and you have a zombie next to you, and it looks so real that you can really get scared. And like it takes really a second to kind of realize, oh, okay, this guy will not hurt you because he's virtual. So definitely that's my most favorite part of the set. What happens here at the stage of Level Infinite Showcase, it's really amazing. Like this is really what we are striving for, to put players in the shoes of the main character. And now basically I can relive that myself, just standing on the stage and feeling like I'm inside the forest of Castle Woods.
Never underestimate the horrors of Castle Woods.
Creating an immersive zombie apocalypse is actually quite difficult because no one has experienced that in their life, so there aren't that many references from real life. Thankfully, there's a lot of great pieces of zombie fiction, movies, comic books. So we have like a pool of knowledge. What we are trying to do is we are first and foremost try to create a place that feels real and lived in. And especially with Dying Light the Beast, we have asked directly our level artists to go through every square inch of the map and try to make a place which feels like someone was just there, someone just left it, someone just escaped from this place, escaping from zombies. And I think when you have this locked down, then when you add zombies on top of it, this is really the combination that creates the most realistic and most believable fiction zombie apocalypse. For Dying Light series in general, immersion was always the part of the DNA of the series, and I think we have really topped ourselves again with Dying Light the Beast.
The amazing and brutal world we have created for you in Dying Light the Beast.
We are just about to release Dying Light the Beast, and we hope players will feel a lot of emotions connected to the game. I think the most important one is that you'll actually scare them a lot, and Dying Light series always was looking for survival horror as an inspiration, and we always tried to create a very scary zombie fiction. But with Dying Light the Beast, we set ourselves a goal of creating the most scary, the most horror-ish zombie fiction ever. And I think what works especially well with Dying Light as a series and in Dying Light the Beast is that we try to connect survival horror with open world. We can't wait for players to get their hands on it and tell us what they think. We have really put a lot of passion and imagination and ambition into this game. For us, it's the best Dying Light game that we have ever produced. Everyone watching, please keep your fingers crossed for us, and I hope you will enjoy what you will get with Dying Light the Beast.
Our games cover all the spectrums of gaming, all the different genres, all the different platforms. And just being immersed in that, we think the showcase delivers that to gamers everywhere. The message we're trying to send to the audience and our gaming communities everywhere is our commitment to delivering on a promise of bringing unique experiences and making sure that our developers have that opportunity to share their vision. You know, Gamescom is a special event. You know, it's the largest consumer gaming show in the world. But it also kind of reinforces why we're in this industry, to give those fans, those gamers, great experiences. It reinforces kind of what we're doing as a brand. The next year of Level Infinite is really about growth and expansion. You know, we've already been able to establish a front line of consistent good content. Now we're looking to expand upon that.